Let's change it like this. We shall give it a couple minutes. See what it do, what it do, what it do. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Was good, was good, was good. We'll give it another minute and a half. Know how we do. But if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, subscribe. Make sure you share this. I not only gave y'all 30 minutes heads up this time. I was busy handling some other shit. Um, but make sure you get the word out. Share it, share it, share it. Let people know that we live. Obviously, this will be available for folks. But yeah, make sure you guys spread the word. We'll give it another minute. As normal, subscribe, share, subscribe. I ain't asking y'all for no more Cash App money, so just share, subscribe. Actually, we are going to be doing a in a non-profit event that I'm gonna be asking for money soon, but we'll leave that for another day. Make sure you subscribe. Get the word out, share, get the word out. Give it another 20 seconds and we're gonna get to it. I'm not really pressed on how many people join the live stream because I only gave a good seafood restaurant in the Phoenix area. A good seafood restaurant in Phoenix is the Salt Cellar. That's actually the best seafood joint in this city. It's one of them shits that like it's dope because you walk in and it look like some weirdo shit, but it's like underground. So when you go downstairs, it's like a whole lit up joint. You know what I'm saying? But they by far got the best seafood. So check that out, 39 acres. All right, so let's get to it. I don't care how many people's on the live stream. We're gonna obviously make this available afterwards. But I do want to get to it because today is a busy day for me. But I'm gonna hold my word. I'm gonna hold my end of the bargain and say we're gonna be doing this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's gonna literally go take some catastrophic shit for me to not dedicate at least 15 minutes of my time for y'all. So let's get into it. If you guys noticed the market today, the market has gone back up. Um, Surprise, surprise. The crypto's gone back up. What a surprise! Everybody was shitting their pants yesterday. Today, everything is looking peaches and cream. Let's talk about the stock market first. The reason why the stock market went up today. Um, I used to speak about this all the time when I was doing my previous streams. Every Thursday. Make sure you guys embed this in your head. Every single Thursday is when they release the jobless unemployment report. That happens on Thursday. So the reason why the stocks is up today is that actually the jobless report actually hit. Um, the biggest low that it has since the pandemic started. So, since March of 2020, the unemployment has never been lower than it is right now. Currently, we're at 444,000. One of the reasons why the market is reacting so well to that is because they actually expected it to be around 450,000. So we're actually below expectations. So, um, I mean, it's a good thing. That means motherfuckers is getting back to work. And I don't know if you guys noticed that, these jobs are incentivizing the shit out of people going back to work. Like a lot of these companies are doing sign-on bonuses. I know, you know, some of them are raising their wages. I know Amazon said they're raising it up to 17 an hour. Bank of America just announced by 2025 they're going to be starting off at $25 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So they're understanding that they can't just lowball motherfuckers no more. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to break that chip in order to bring people back. Also, what a lot of this has to do with states like Montana, Arizona. I guess 20 more states over the next couple of weeks are gonna start cutting the federal unemployment money. So it's basically a lot of this unemployment money that people have been milking are not going to have access to it. So it's almost making people go get to work. I know one of the biggest issues on why people aren't going back to work is schools. So you have that excuse for those people, but the rest of y'all ain't got no excuse. If there's opportunities to go get to the bag to enhance your life, stop being complacent. So, and the reason why I say that is there's 8.1 million jobs available right now. This is something that was announced literally a week ago. So there's only 444,000 people claiming unemployment, but there's 8.1 million jobs available. Now I know probably half those jobs is some bullshit, some shit that you ain't willing to do, but that still leaves 4 million. And even if you cut that in half and cut that in half, there's still more than enough jobs for people to get to the bag. So, that ratio is one of the reasons why the stock market is doing what it is today. In terms of crypto, I mean, I told you niggas yesterday why crypto went down. It wasn't like no, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to explain to you niggas, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? I try to tell y'all, I tried, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to people who stuck around and went soft about it, because I know a lot of y'all got scary because you seen the numbers went down and you left. So for those people, you should stay gone. You know what I'm saying? Because you are one of the reasons why it went down, because, fear. Um, but the market's back up. Bitcoin specifically, it was down as low as 30% yesterday. It's risen all the way up to only be down 3%. So obviously a lot of potential for growth. These A lot of these cryptos aren't going nowhere. The Bitcoins, the Litecoins, the Ethereums, I'm saying, the ADAs, the XRPs. A lot of these, they're just not going anywhere. So a lot of people won't announce this, but XRP, even though they're still dealing with regulations through Ripple, SEC regulations, um, one of the major banks in Egypt just announced that they're going to be using XRP as a form of payment. They're not going to promote that because people in America rarely promote shit that's happening in Africa, but being that Egypt is probably one of the biggest economic places in Africa, that means if you do have XRP, your stock should go up pretty soon. In terms of crypto, because I'm not going to take up too much of your time, this is going to be one of the shorter ones today. In terms of crypto, Dogecoin. A lot of times we talk a lot about Dogecoin and how it's kind of a flaky coin. Um, it doesn't really hold a lot of value behind it, but it is important to know that this coin isn't going anywhere. Like there's enough people who believe in the growth of it to know that it's never going to go back down. So when I see some of you weirdos who have no actual evidence as to why these things are going down, you just wait until it go down and say, "Oh, I told niggas the shit gonna go down." You niggas need to go somewhere, because y'all don't be knowing what the fuck y'all talking about. The fact of the matter is cryptos work just like stocks. It's valleys and peaks. And if you actually look at the trend of both Bitcoin and Dogecoin and all these other cryptos, they all have this situation where they shoot up and they go down a little bit and they shoot back. It's just how the game works. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Dogecoin specifically, you guys should expect a really, really big jump in Dogecoin within the next 6 to 8 weeks. Coinbase. Most people who get crypto, they use Coinbase, Coinbase or Binance. We're going to talk about Binance here in a second too. But Coinbase specifically actually did their quarterly meeting last week. Um, they actually killed it. So the stock should go up pretty soon. Like the last quarter, they absolutely killed it. They did great. But one of the biggest things about that earnings call, and I do advise that if you guys own stacks, join these earnings calls. Like if you own some of these stocks, you should get emails where they're inviting you to these earnings calls. Learn what the fuck is going on with the money you got invested in. But Coinbase actually announced that within the next 6 to 8 weeks, Dogecoin will be available on Coinbase. So that is a really, really big thing. The last time that Dogecoin shot up crazy was when they actually signed up with eToro. And eToro is a big platform, but it's not nearly as big as Coinbase is. So the second that Coinbase becomes available to sell Dogecoin, expect that coin to shoot through the roof. Coinbase does more crypto business than any other platform. So being that it is the biggest platform for crypto, having the ability to actually buy Dogecoin is going to open up the floodgates, and I would predict it to go up. Now, in between time, that Dogecoin, it might go down a little bit again. It happens, you know what I'm saying? So, for those people, if you see it go down to 30 cents or if you see it go down to 35 cents, buy it. Get it while it's cheap, because I'm telling y'all, once Coinbase get a hold of Dogecoin, it's never going to hit lower than a certain point. But it's going to go down again, before that time. Once again, that's 6 to 8 weeks from now. Do your research on it. It is available for people who want to see it. But you know what? That's it for today, guys. Pretty simple. Like I said, once again, the stocks are up because of the jobless. The unemployment rate has gone down. And crypto is back up because people realize that a lot of that was coming from China, and the Americans don't have to make moves based on what's going on in China. So I'm glad that people stuck around. So yeah, cool. We that's pretty much it, y'all. Like I said, I ain't gonna take up too much more of y'all time. Try to keep these relatively fast. As normal, make sure you guys subscribe. I will make this public for people to check out here in a second. Also, once again, as a reminder, starting in June, beginning of June, we will have a Patreon page where we will not just talk about what's going on real time, but actual stocks to look into, actual crypto to look into. What companies are going public. Like for instance, a lot of people don't know this, but the people who make oat milk, they just went public today. So you didn't know that, but I knew that because I'm on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that we'll be revealing. On our Patreon, what companies are going public, what companies are doing quarterly meetings, what these companies that are doing quarterly meetings have earned. Once again, this information is open to the public, but I know you guys aren't going to do your due diligence. So I will have that Patreon page to make sure you guys have the insight on what stocks to look into and which ones, quite honestly, to leave alone. So I should be dropping some content probably Monday, where we'll be just doing tutorials for the people who just don't know shit about shit when it comes to stocks. It's okay. We all got to start at some point in time. Keep an eye out for that because I will be releasing that probably Monday. Probably start off about the definitions of a bull market and a bear market, and we'll kind of just build up from there. So you'll get those free tutorials from me. And then once the Patreon page comes, just make sure y'all tap in because it's gonna be up from there. So that's it, y'all. I'm out of here. I will see y'all next weekend. Um, Shit, man. LeBron hit that jump shot, bro. I lost bread off that shit. That's random, man. I holla at y'all.